Hello YouTube, Miyazaki Mansai here. We've got a triple Chen delight here with us today. Now, I'm a massive fan of Chen and I'm a massive fan of Arknights. That new Arknights game coming out next year, it's probably going to be one that I'm going to marathon. I'm going to absolutely play that with all my friends and all my mates. If you guys are interested in that game as well, let me know in the comments below. And let's do some proper gaming sessions together. So I talked about Triple Chen. We've got the new Chen in the dragon outfit here. Actually, I've got the long ass wall scroll. It's a life-size tapestry wall scroll. Proper premium material. I think it's only by Kuji, and if you win the Kuji, if you get the top rank prize, it usually costs around 28,000 yen. If you want to find it now, 30,000 to 28,000 yen. I bought it on the Suruga time sale, 22,000 yen. That thing is beautiful. When the new house is complete, that is going to be a highlight. I'm going to drape that on the side. It's going to be their permanent fixture. Chen, the original version, right here, as you can see, 12,600 yen. I thought this was a bargain, but once again, Suruga time sales, 10,000 yen for this bad girl. She's stoic, she's beautiful, she's dual wielding, she's everything you want. Absolute tactical nuke. Obviously, we've got the new Chen in this box. I've also got the Taito swimsuit Chen. Yay. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox this as well, get this preparation done. The name everyone's talking about, Chen, or Chen, because it's got a little hyphen in it, a little dash. Oh yeah, she's hiding well. Apex lately have been knocking it out of the park. She looks fantastic. I like the text as well, that font for Arknights. A little peeking window of our dragon mistress Chen, and just through first impressions, I'm a simp for blue hair, but she looks bang on. She looks absolutely spot on. Can you see? So being born in the year of the dragon, this China wear attire, and Chen does it completely for me. She is beautiful, long, got longevity. She's powerful, dual wielding, blue hair, everything you could ask for. And still to this day, I do not understand the Arknight story. Something about Lungmen and whatever, but she's a boss. Totally boss. And a waifu. Now I've inserted my finger just to the top of this plate because I can see her horns are actually sticking out. Her dragon horns are sticking out at the top there, and I didn't want to either cut myself or damage her horns. She be horny. And just to attach to it inside there is a little keyring of Chen. We'll check it out in a bit. And in her background you can see the double dragons as well, and the base. Doesn't look too difficult to put together. Probably don't need instructions for this. We'll give it a go. Famous last words. And with this kind of figure, I don't intend to go too heavy with the editing because I want to let the beauty of the figure speak for herself, and she is rather ravishing. Now these chair spokes are rather sensitive. They are not the most stable and sturdy. You can see there's a protector between her heel and the chair, mainly because of paint transfer most likely. But this is quite a slight figure. Is this 1/7 scale? I think it is 1/7 scale. But this spoke on this chair here is not completely solid. It feels a little fragile. Her dragon tail is actually really well done because it really looks like a majestic dragon tail to me. This cloth piece here is quite fragile as well, dangling there, transparent and see-through. Her nails, her hands, her fingers, quite dainty for a wonderful little lady. Long legs, long arms, long bodies, a bit of a badonkadonk bootay. Really nice. First impression, she's a beauty. She's very, very pretty, but I think the key of this figure is the over aesthetic, right, with the backdrop and dragons. Now her hair has a lot of highlighting, different shades of blue, light blue and dark blue. She looks very, very cutesy, a little bit miffed, a little bit stern, and look, the rump is pushing in her face. But I like this tail. Tail texture is very nice. But this black here and underlayer shorts could have done with a bit of work. Texture's nice, but it's just black. It's just literally just black. Okay, we'll prop her there for now. And start to take the other parts. This is where I need to cut the plastic out. It appears so. This is a unique smelling plastic. It's kind of making me a little bit high. It's quite fragrant. It's like maybe a girl handled this in factory. It's very, very scented. It's got perfume. Was it Chen? It smells like a dragon. Okay, so we have the gigantic symboled backdrop there with the moon crescent emblazoned on it, bonsai tree and the dragon. So the tree aesthetic is off. I'm not kidding here. This smells really, really strong. Kind of sakura scented plastic, if that makes sense. How bizarre. I've never smelled a figure like that. No, it's the box. It's not Chen, it's the box. The only way to describe the smell is if you've had that kind of anindofu, that kind of tofu, gelatinous pudding dessert, that white one in Japan, and you get little sakura petals on top. It smells like that. Now, how does this get propped on? There is a little circle in the back of this dragon that appears to align quite nicely with this hole. So I'm just going to prop it there for now. You know what? I'm going to read the instructions. Apparently there is a little see-through pole as well, so it's a good thing that I read these instructions because I totally omitted that pole and now I need to find it. Little pole, where are you? Here I am, how do you do? Oh, it's there, covered in the blue tape. So we've got to mount the pole in this hole, and then the dragon, his arm goes there, and there's another hole on its breast, which probably goes in that slot. And I said this figure would be easy. This dragon's fiery mane is really spiky. Be careful, guys. That is sharp. Okay, so the dragon's propped on like so. The sakura bonsai fell and one of the little petals must have come off, but I can live with that. Almost fell down again. It's very slippy this, be careful of that. Chen sits on her chair, propped on the base, looking into your soul. It's pretty obvious that these go into those spokes at the bottom there, so that should be nice and simple. Okay, so we're part way there. And then the vase sits on the desk. Nice cutout shape on top of the desk, nice and simple. And there we have it. Beautiful, beautiful Chen. Arknights 1/7 scale by Apex Toys. Hypergraph. The game coming out next year. Really looking forward to it. Here's the first piece of Chen. We're going to put in a spinning majiggy very, very soon. Hopefully that is nice and stable. Now, is that a fortunate accident or is that just the way it's meant to be? Because I have the dragon hand holding on to the bonsai plant. Wonder if that's intentional or just the way I put it in. Let me know, guys, if your one touches the plant as well, grasping in the claw, just like that. I really like this aesthetic. It is a standout aesthetic. She's peering into your soul, and look at this so dragon whiskers. Very cool. This is a Chinese traditional dragon, not the fat Irish dragon. Beautiful. Obviously, you don't want to display it like that. That's yeah. Display it like that. Oh, that ass, dragon ass. That's a nice touch. Look at the shoes and the daisies. So next I'm going to let you have a peek at the Obsidian Festival because I opened this one previously as well. I don't think I've done a video on this one, but obviously slightly less detail. Dragon claw tail there. She's very slight, very lithe, but she's got nice shoulder blades. She isn't the most busty. This is kind of like a very reserved top for a little small bust. She wears shorts, your utility belt there, and a packed lunch. She's going to school, packed lunch Chen. I like the hat though. The hat is quite cool. The cap. Obsidian Beach Festival Chen. She looks confused. She looks a bit derpy in this one. Let's do a close-up of this one too. And finally for today, we're going to open up Original Chen by Arknights. Wow, it's been a while since I had this. Maybe even a year since I've had this figure. But actually, I think this one is the biggest Chen. It looks bigger than the other Chen, even though it's the same scale. And I'm really looking forward to this one because this is the only one I think with her weapons, right? There is a garage kit of Chen, which I almost got, but I decided that got enough garage kits for the time being. Need to get them painted. So without further ado, let's open up the original Chen. Now this is one of the Arknights figures, just slightly bombed in price. I don't know why. I really like the aesthetic and look here. It's not as though it's as quality and as detailed as Lapland, I understand. That's one of my favourite ones. But nonetheless, she is a beautiful, beautiful Chen figure. Without further ado, let's release her and find out. Should be pretty simple, just dual wielding the blades, right? Looks good quality to me. She's got her Lungmen jacket on. She's smiling. Ow, that's what I mean. I went straight into her horniness. Those horns are sharp. Those horns are sharp. You don't want to be poking that anywhere near soft areas. Those boots are incredible. Look at those thigh-high boots. It's like front shin pads. She's ready to play some football. Those are incredible boots. I love the detailing on this. A scabbard is badass as well. Proper modern and retro. Her top is see-through. Why is it only see-through here, not up there? Fantastic. Chen, baby. Wow. Why did this slightly bomb in the aftermarket, in the bargain bin? I don't know. This is a stunning figure. Outrageously good. She's holding what can only be described as clippers. Yeah, this is detailed. How do I put her swords on? Let's get on the base, prop on the base, and then figure out how to put her dual wielding swords on. That's the thing about Arknights. Usually you get some nice design bases. Look at that. That's pretty decent, isn't it? And one stump is bigger than the other stump, so nubs like me can't make the mistake and putting her on the wrong way. Cross slash. Those are some of the best looking weapons I've ever seen. Look at the mantle and scabbard on that thing. It's like a gun blade, but it's not. And look, cloud strife style. What the point of events in that sword? I don't know. Is that to let the blood wash through? And that is a blood blade right there. Wow. Crimson red. Which direction do these go? Red in the left hand. Red in the left hand and other one across the back. Okay. So left hand. We're going with red. Okay, the red sword is in. Aligns with the scabbard, which is good, but how does the right one go in? Time to refer to instructions. It appears so. And I guess you could put that sword inside the scabbard. Perhaps that's how it's meant to go. I'm kind of digging the aesthetic with it outside of the scabbard, to be honest. That looks badass to me. Enjoying how that's been presented. It's like a gun blade, the other one just about fit. I don't know if I got the other blade correctly in, but it's kind of holding in place and slotting in there. So I'm going to keep it like that. That's my style. That's my style, Chen. It may not be everyone's style. It may not be the intended style. I'm keeping it like that because I think that looks proper badass. You don't want to mess with this Lungmen. This has got great shading. Absolute great shading on the hair. And her face and her badge. Her badge looks a little bit like Texas, by the way, but no, it's Chen. Wires. I love the intricate detail on Apex because all of these wires, this walkie-talkie right here on her shoulder here, this is so vulnerable and so gentle, so you've got to be very gentle with your aesthetic here, but that makes the figure absolutely ideal. The strap, similar to Blaze's one, it just hangs there. It hangs there and it's really cool. You can maneuver it if you so wished, but let's close up. I didn't even notice these little pull cords on her jackets to tighten it around her waist. Itty bitty waist. I like it. So let's go into detail on our three lovely Chen figures. So first of all, we have the Taito Prize figure. This is Obsidian Beach Chen, cheapest of the lot. You can win her at the gatcha games and the arcade machines, but she's really delightful, cheerful. Her hair flowing in the wind. She's got really pretty eyes, by the way. Also, look at her utility belt. Those look like toys, Bob the Builder kind of toys, but she's really classy, really cool. If you're a Chen fan like I am, a fan of blue hair, a little dragon princess with a tail coming right outside her backside, long legs and short shorts. This is a really good pickup. I mean, her micro bikini is really micro, but it doesn't take away the fact she is all woman or dragon, because look, those short shorts can barely contain her thong and pantsuit. And why she got a belt just above her hip bones? That is completely cheeky. LM Lungmen, surely. Chen, Taito Prize figure, top notch. And now we come on to our original Chen 1/7 scale by Apex. Once again, she's got the short shorts. She's absolutely rocking short shorts. I love the Lungmen jacket as well. And have you noticed she likes tight tights as well? On her thighs, on her calf, on her ankle and her shoes. She is a completely body hugging figure and I love it. I love the way her hair as well kind of braids out to the sides. This is really kind of girly, really kind of sassy, but she's strong-willed and she is strong-powered as well, because she is an absolute tactical nuke in the game. And yet Chen was one of the originals that you could just plop in a field and delete somebody. Her dragon horny horns are immense. They're really sharp, by the way. Also, that cheeky orange tie. I know a girl in university who had a cheeky orange tie. Her name was Chen. Wait. Apex never failed to amaze me. The amount of details that they put on their figures, the considerations, those little utility packs, that little water bottle on the side. Can you see that drawstring clip on the side of her jacket, the see-through part at the bottom, the crossover stitching as well, the Lungmen badge, the walkie-talkie with the wire that can actually bend around. The hair detailing in this is absolutely immaculate. Pay attention to that hair. There's strands of purple, blue, light blues, blacks. Really makes it pop, and the fact that she's got those two gun blades, wowzers. I know it's meant to be slotting into her sheath, but no, I like it on the side because now she's like Zoro. Ronora Zoro from One Piece with her gloves as well, ready to cause some serious havoc. She is the Pirate King, no, she's Dragon Queen. Chen, I absolutely love Chen, and which is why I had to pre-order this one. This is the China dress Chen of my dreams because it's got that Chinese dragon perched on the desk with a little stake right in the middle of the chest. This dragon's being slain. This dragon's being slain, baby. That plastic rod's right through his carcass. But he's got the fiery mane on the back, the scales, the mirror, the kanji. Everything about this Chen is just higher class and luxurious. I think this kind of Sakura bonsai tree is a really nice touch as well. Transparency through glass, put it on a spinny majiggy, but that chair is really fragile. She must not weigh a lot. What's her official weight? Because look at the wooden moku moku on that chair. It can barely hold her ass up. And transparent little snowflake dress at the backside, just covering her badonkadonk rump to the rump. I really like that little ribbon on top as well. She looks elegant, she looks casual, she looks classy. But that dragon tail is immense. Did you see the scales on that dragon tail? Zooming in again. Her eyes, a little bit daisy, a little bit ditzed. She's completely hypnotized and confused. Actually, this dragon is probably controlling her soul right now. Saying that, I think this is my favorite China dress figure. There's been a few good ones. I like the Mai Sakura Jinma one as well. I think people have mentioned good things about the Ren one, but just look at her. Chen in all her elegance. Any weak points about this? Not really. I mean, she's a little bit small, but it shows her curves and her bust. And overall, she's just really pretty, and I love the aesthetic and ensemble. And that dragon. Cute. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please remember to like it, otherwise it'll get buried in the YouTube algorithm. It really helps the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. Miyazaki Man Ichiban. Until next time, peace.